Tomato farmers were hit hard by an unseasonable freeze this year, and it appears they are now the target of a 1-2 punch.
News Channel 5's Vince Norman tells us about their growing concerns.
The farmers in Florida, if I may, they've been through hell this year.
Earlier this year, a lingering cold snap hit farmers hard. Entire crops were ruined and the consumers were left to foot the bill. Prices went through the roof and restaurants took the tomato off the menu.
It set us back some. We ran low on them, so we didn't have the quality that we should have.
Now, just months later, the market is flooded with out-of-state produce.
When they finally were successful enough to grow some product, competitors were able to do so in other areas, so that further hurt their situation.
The price has really dropped, because you're getting them all the way from Florida right now up the coast to Jersey, and now you have California's crop in too.
The low price for produce may not be beneficial for farmers, but for customers taking advantage of the low price on tomatoes,
I think it's really great.
I love tomatoes. I'm a tomato freak.
And I make the trip once a week just to come out and get them.
But despite the savings, residents are sympathetic to the farmers' plight.
When crops are coming in together on both sides of the country, it's impacting our farmers, and I'll do anything I can to support our farmers here in Florida.
No matter what it takes.
I'll just buy more tomatoes. I'll help out any way I can.
Vince Norman, WPTV, News Channel 5.
If you smell or see smoke and you live in the Martin County area, well, we've got the explanation. This is what's going on right now in the Atlantic Ridge State Park. That's in the 1300 block of Cove Road. There are several small brush fires that are burning right now. Martin County firefighters and the Division of Forestry are on the scene and have been for the past hour or so trying to put out these fires. They were threatening some buildings at one point. Nothing has burned. You can see some flames right now in the distance on that shot. So they're building those fire lines, trying to stop it where they can and prevent any damage. We'll keep you up to date on the progress of these fires, and hopefully they'll quickly be able to put them out. And they're speculating, don't know what caused this one, but could be lightning.
Yeah, there was a whole lot of lightning in the area. Now, there's no rain at all in Martin County to help them out if it were going to rain there, but at least there's no lightning also in Martin County. But we do have lightning in other areas. In fact, we have big time storms in other areas. Live Viper 5, or looking at high 5 at the moment, we see some kind of ominous clouds moving towards the coastline. Some of these storms are trying to build back towards the coastline, but they're going to run into this stable air from the sea breeze and kind of peter on out as the evening progresses. But we do have some getting a little bit closer. Live Viper 5 HD right now confirms that. And you see the live sweep around, the most powerful radar in the area, all the way up to Sebastian, picking up some showers and thunderstorms there, down into Vero, Fort Pierce, and western sections of Palm Beach County. In fact, the lightning strikes have been just ridiculous out there. This was up over 1,000 strikes earlier. Now it has come down quite a bit, and you see some storms, and then they kind of move down to the south, a lot up along the Treasure Coast too. All these little lines are lightning strikes. Now, our biggest storm right now with the most lightning, over 100 strikes right now near Fort Pierce in St. Lucie County, so we'll go ahead and zoom in and take a closer look at that. This is I-95, the turnpike right here, right at where they cross, a heavy shower there. Orange Avenue now into downtown Fort Pierce. You're running into the heavy rain right along US 1, right across both the bridges there. You're running into some heavy showers and numerous lightning strikes, possibility of maybe a little bit of hail and some gusty winds with this too, as this kind of builds back towards the islands and then kind of peters on out as the evening progresses. Now, coastal Palm Beach County, all clear right now, even towards the turnpike, all clear, but we have this one little line here just to the south of Wellington trying to build its way into western sections of Lantana, so some folks getting some rain there. This is 441, just about to reach over 441. It may build back towards the turnpike, but probably won't get further east than that, so the coastal section should stay all clear tonight. There's that over 1,000 lightning strikes we saw a little bit earlier. Belglade's also seeing a heavy shower too. Port St. Lucie right now on our backyard weather net, 75 degrees with a northeast wind. All right, here's the forecast through the evening. Chance of showers or thunderstorms through about 8, and then that dies on out. We see it again tomorrow with showers and thunderstorms firing up in the afternoon. And you see all the storms fired up with the heating of the day. Both sea breezes activated. The west coast one this time won and pushed back towards the east coast. We'll see kind of the same deal tomorrow with more showers and storms. Tropics quiet. This is what we were looking at, but now it's just an open wave. It could make it towards us by the middle of next week. It'll increase our rain chances. And and the wind a little bit, but that's about it. Evening showers, storm partly cloudy tonight, muggy 77, 91 again, hot and humid tomorrow, but more showers and thunderstorms, and some of them could pack quite a punch tomorrow, too. Some of them could pop up severe. All right, great boating weather, too. I don't think the storms will make it much towards the coastline again tomorrow. 7-day forecast for Father's Day, less rain chances, less heat, and then the first day of summer. Hey, on Monday, breezy and real nice with highs in the upper 80s.
James, thank you very much. Still to come, the local Treasure Coast woman who is living her dream as part of the Miami Dolphins team, and the NBA star who is sharing his talents with local children. Here tonight's primetime lineup on News Channel 5 at 8 o'clock. It's Community, 8:30, 100 Questions, followed by The Office at 9. 30 Rock comes up at 9:30 tonight, and The Office at 10. 10:30 Parks and Recreation, and then join Jay and me for News Channel 5 at 11.
Tonight, the BP CEO under fire on Capitol Hill, and a lawmaker apologizes for calling the $20 billion compensation fund a shakedown. Tonight on Nightly News.
No one gives you more up-to-the-minute breaking news coverage, an accurate weather forecast you can trust, or more stories keeping you safe and informed. No other station can bring you complete coverage of the Palm Beaches and the Treasure Coast like the News Channel 5 team. So before you call it a day, watch News Channel 5 at 11. We are local coverage you can count on.
Cameron Diaz extra raw in Spain next time.
Are you ready to do this thing?
Diaz talking men, A-Rod, and
tonight at 7:30 on WPTV News Channel 5.
Brayman Honda is proud to announce the real Zero Down Sign and Drive event. For a limited time, sign and drive a 2010 Honda Civic VP sedan for only $129 per month. Being number one has its advantages.
Are you tired of companies that don't show up? Your time is valuable, and ECM is willing to work around your schedule. Our on-time guarantee will assure that our technician arrives on time, or we pay you $50. It's that simple. If you need service today, ECM can be there in 60 minutes or less. With 127 trucks on alert, ECM provides the ultimate in service and installations. ECM is the solution to all your service needs.
Call ECM,
the company that cares.
Tire Kingdom is holding a Michelin tire sale you won't forget.
3 rebates when you buy any 4 new Michelin tires.
Up to $40 trade-in for your present tires.
Plus, up to $50 when you charge on a Tire Kingdom credit card.
Plus a $70 Michelin mail-in rebate.
3 chances to save.
$40, $50, and $70.
You can get all 3.
Need an oil change?
$15.99 at Tire Kingdom.
3 rebates.
Oil changes $15.99.
For a limited time at all Tire Kingdom locations.
45% of homeowners owe more than their homes are worth. How'd it happen? Congress made the mess, loosened regulations, pushed banks to make risky loans. Congressman Bill McCollum, he voted yes. So the mortgage industry made McCollum a high-paid lobbyist. And lobbyist Bill McCollum pushed for even more risky loans. And when the housing crash knocked down state finances, McCollum said, it's not the end of the world. Easy for him to say. Congressman, lobbyist, career politician, Bill McCollum.
Brayman Honda is proud to announce the real Zero Down Sign and Drive event. For a limited time, sign and drive a 2010 Honda Accord LX sedan for only $189 per month. Being number one has its advantages.
Backyard WeatherNet is sponsored by Steiger, Isco, and Green.
The year's second golf major got underway today. Round 1 of the U.S. Open is wrapping up right now at Pebble Beach. Masters title holder Phil Mickelson is still chasing his first national championship after finishing second 5 times, which is a tournament record. The Lakers and the Boston Celtics will play for the NBA championship tonight in Los Angeles. It is the first Game 7 in the NBA Finals since 2005 and just the third in 22 years.
Well, speaking of the Lakers, a former Los Angeles star was in Jupiter this week helping out an old friend. ESPN 760's Herb Uzzi has the story.
Before Eldon Campbell played 14 years in the NBA, 10 of them with the Los Angeles Lakers, he starred at Clemson University. One of his roommates on the team, Jupiter Christian assistant basketball coach Kevin Wills.
I just used to beat Kevin up. He was a young guy, so it was my job to pick on him.
So after the torture Campbell put Wills through at school, it was only right for him to accept Wills' offer to fly all the way to Jupiter from Los Angeles to help him host the first annual Jupiter Christian basketball training camp.
It was his first year doing it, and he just liked to, me come out and help him out. It was no problem. It was something easy that I'm comfortable doing. So anytime I get a chance to do something like this where I can help a guy out that I know, it's a no-brainer.
It means a lot to me. We're trying to make this the best, camp in Palm Beach County. And having people like Eldon Campbell come in, speaks volumes of the camp, skill levels, and our commitment for the kids to get better.
And though the camp ended today, Campbell won't fly back home until tomorrow, mainly because he'd like to watch his former team play their do-or-die Game 7 for the NBA title tonight. And while Campbell says he doesn't follow the NBA that closely, he still pulls for the Lakers. And as far as tonight's game goes, Campbell had an eerie premonition.
I had a dream that Boston, Paul Pierce missed some. I don't know why I never dreamed about basketball like this, but I had a dream Paul Pierce missed some free throws at the end, and they lost. So if they do, I'm prophetic.
Eldon Campbell was the Lakers' leading scorer in the 1990s, but never won a championship with the team. His title would have to wait until 2004, his last year in the league, when, ironically, his Pistons beat the Lakers. I'm Herb Usey for ESPN 760 on WPTV News Channel 5.
A former Fort Pierce High School's cheerleader is making her dreams come true by becoming a Miami Dolphins cheerleader. Breon Herndon beat out hundreds of other hopefuls to join the 2010 cheerleading rookie class. She told our news partners at the Scripps Coast newspapers that she will be driving about 600 miles each week to practice in order to be ready for the upcoming football season.
The New Orleans Saints are showing off some hardware today. Team members were given their official Super Bowl rings. The yellow gold rings feature a diamond fleur-de-lis in the center of the words World Champions. No official price has been released, but some of the Tiffany rings cost about $30,000 each. One ring will be raffled off to the public, and the proceeds will be used to help the cleanup efforts from the oil spill.
They're enormous.
As big as my hand. I fit on 3 of my fingers.
Those guys have huge hands. It'd be out of proportion if it were tiny.
Right. We're still tracking some thunderstorms out there on Live Viper 5 HD. Here they are, but all in all, as the sun sets, these will start to wind on down. You can already tell they're starting to wind down. But Fort Pierce right now, seeing the heaviest of showers, and then also western Lantana, that one's starting to die on out in Belglade.
All right. Thank you, James.
Thank you very much. Well, join us from our local coverage. You can count on for News Channel 5 at 11.
NBC Nightly News with Brian Williams is next.
And don't forget, we're breaking news.